It's Wellness Nerd Out time! Coming to you from a parking lot with a UPS truck in the background. How you guys doing today? Happy Wellness Nerd Out time. Happy Monday, you guys. And today, we're going to be talking about something very, very important to me, and I think it should be important to everyone. And obviously, you know, your health should be really important, but we kind of look at life where we want to enjoy our moments, right? Obviously, we want to enjoy life. A lot of health comes from doing things that you love, whether it be simple mindfulness techniques of, you know, going for a walk or doing your yoga, which is also healthy physically, right? Or even sometimes picking up a beer and having a beer. Right? Now, that's healthy to a lot of us. We live life with different goals in terms of success and what we want and what we think of happiness, you know, really being. But I want to tell you something that's absolutely true regardless of how you define happiness. If you get addicted, if you become addicted to improving your health, it will absolutely change your life for the better. Addicted. We almost never say be addicted to anything. Honestly, I mean, being addicted to exercise is at some level not healthy, right? If you're exhausted and, you know, it's good to mentally test yourself sometimes, right? But the times where you're just run down and you still make yourself go through some mental test of going for a 10-mile run, those times should be few and far between, because it has a very strong, how you doing? It has a very strong effect on your body. It could have a negative impact at some level if you do it too frequently, right? Things like that. So it's not the same as being addicted to improving your body per se, or being addicted to other, you know, sorts of life drugs, you know, which improving your body is a great thing too. But then, you know, you get people who think, I don't look good enough. I don't look good enough. I don't look good enough. I got to do this. I got to do that. And that's not healthy either, is it? So when we say improving your health, what I want you to do is look at every situation, every little situation throughout your day, and say, okay, how can I do this the healthiest way possible for myself? Okay, I'm extremely exhausted today. I worked out for 13 days straight. Best thing I can do is rest. Get 10 hours of sleep tonight. It's the best thing I can do. Every circumstance, every situation is unique. All right? You're in the car, you're tired, you have, you're someone who's young and is into those vapes, right? You have it, you're like, oh, this will wake me up right now. You pick it up and you say, what's the healthiest thing I can do right now? Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need it. I can stay awake just fine. All right, I might not feel that nicotine rush. This is just a random example. It's, you know, I think a good example is a lot of people do this now. You know, and I'll get that immediate pleasure from it. But, you know, those things which are immediately pleasurable and easy to do are generally not good. One, right? Two, you're going to feel better doing something you know is good for yourself. The fact that you're on a track to doing good things that are good for your health, more so than the things, more so than that thing. It's going to feel great every day. It's not just for your cardiovascular health, preventing your, you know, lowering your risk for different pathologies like diabetes or metabolic syndrome and things like that by eating healthy and exercising regularly and things like that. It's about improving your mindset. It's about having a healthy mindset in the sense that at any moment, you just do what you want to do, and what you want to do is the healthiest thing for you. It's the healthiest thing for you. You go into a shop, you know, you're going to go get some coffee. You're thinking, I'll load this Frappuccino up with all this sugary syrup and all this crap. Nah, you know what? I'm going to feel a lot better after this if I just get a normal coffee, maybe with a little bit of milk, you know, because I don't need that. Because I don't need that, right? You're going to be so much happier than the thing will make you. The things don't make you happy. Your mindset makes you happy. Knowing what you're doing is a great thing for yourself and for other people around you, because then you're going to have a fantastic, great energy to give everybody. You're going to be so happy, right? That's the best thing that you can do for yourself, and you deserve that. As we always say here at Wend Wellness, you deserve to do the absolute most you can for yourself. Anybody that loves you would tell you that, right? So that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Become addicted to improving your health. Become addicted to that journey, to not doing things that are immediately pleasurable and give you that quick gratification, because later on you're going to feel great. So here's the challenge I have for you. Try living like this. Try thinking like this for 3 weeks. Give it 21 days. You're not going to need a New Year's resolution after that. You're coming out of Christmas feeling fantastic. Your mindset will be so strong. Not that everyone has a weak mindset now, but it could always be better, right? And that's that you're gonna feel fantastic, and you're not gonna want to stop. You will become addicted. You will build the habit. I at least hope that's if you stick to it and you're true to yourself and you don't lie to yourself, right? Then you'll build that habit. So the last thing I want to say about this is, when you're in a situation, you're going through some day where you're having a tough day, things aren't going your way, right? The cards aren't falling right, and you're upset, you're depressed, something bad happened, there was a death in the family, whatever it is, someone's sick. What do you do in those times? If you don't know what to do, you know what you do right at that moment? You do the healthiest thing you can do for yourself. That's what you do. And if that thing is to clear your mind by going to the gym and just going nuts and doing cardio for an hour and a half, then that's what you're going to go do. If it would make you feel better to just get up and go for a walk, that's what you're going to go do. You're going to do something that makes you feel better because it's actually good for you, because it's actually healthy for you, not because you right away enjoy it because it's easy. All right? So that is our message of the day, you guys. I really hope that this one drives home for a lot of you, because I would be so happy if this could positively impact a bunch of your lives. And for me, when I think like that, it really helps me a lot. It helps me get through any tough times I have, and I'm thankful for that mindset in itself. I'm thankful for my good health, and I just want to improve it every day. And I feel like I've become addicted. I need to become more addicted. You can never say you are enough. Right, in terms of improving your health, but this comes without being neurotic, of course. Right? You don't need to be neurotic. I say that before we go. You don't need to be neurotic to do this. All right. You don't have to sit there and count every single calorie you have every day. That might actually not be the best thing for improving your health, right? We use common sense, because then you become overly stressed out, because now you're worried about all this stupid little crap, right? You're worried about an extra 10 calories from this, right? Well, we say eat natural, find things in nature, but maybe what if you did that for 20 days? You didn't have any dessert or anything, and you feel great. But then on day 21 or whatever day, you're like, I deserve a nice muffin right now. I deserve a nice muffin right now, right? And you will feel so happy to have that, and you've actually earned it. That's good for your health in some regard. That's good for your health. Being a human, being realistic in some regard, obviously, that's good for your health. And I don't agree with really moderation in the sense of diet all the time, because having little bits of bad things often, you're better off just having good things often. You can have delicious things that are good. It just takes more effort. This is going to take more effort. This is not the easiest thing to do. I want to reiterate that again. The easiest thing is to succumb to immediate pleasure and gratification. This is not easy. To pick something up and to put it down and say, I don't need that, right? To make the effort of going to the grocery store and buying some salmon, and then, some spices and spicing it up and taking all this time to cook it, making some greens on the side when you could have went to the drive-thru. But it's going to make you happier in the long run, I promise you. So it's a mindset thing. It's not even just a food thing. It's not just a body thing. It's not just an exercise thing. It's a mindset. It's a way of life. It's going to be great for you, I promise. So please, embark on this journey with me, that we're all pretty much on throughout our entire lives. And it makes me happy, in itself, to be on it. So, thank you guys. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Who do we got? Judith, how you doing? Ken, what's up, my brother? How are you, man? I hope you're doing great. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. and happy Wend Wellness.